So here we are. Well, so I made a case tonight. I'll go over it. What's the case? The postmodernists are wrong. They're philosophically naive. They're right about an infinite number of interpretations and wrong about a finite number of viable interpretations. And that's death. That's the end of postmodernist theory. And that's not the only way in which they're wrong. They're wrong in a bunch of other ways, but they're more subsidiary. The Marxists, they're not just wrong, they're wrong and murderous, or wrong, murderous, and genocidal, unless you think murderous and genocidal doesn't mean wrong. And you can think that. There's lots of would-be revolutionaries who would be happy to have blood running in the street if they had their chance for revenge and the opportunity to move up the hierarchy of tyranny. So you don't have to think that murder and genocide is wrong, especially if the right people are murdered and genocided, right? That's actually part of the whole equation. But if you're willing to think that murder and genocide on a mass scale across many cultures over many decades is wrong, then Marxism is wrong. And the postmodernists don't get to just come along and adopt Marxism as a matter of sleight of hand because their Marxist theory didn't work out and they figured out a rationalization. They don't get to get away with that because it's too dangerous. It's too dangerous to the rest of us. And it isn't necessary for us who are trying with the small part of our hearts that might be oriented towards the good to allow people who are manipulating us with historical ignorance and philosophical sleight of hand to render us so goddamn guilty about what our ancestors may or may not have done, so that we allow our shame and our guilt to be used as tools to manipulate us into accepting a future that we do not want to have. And that's that.